Namaste. My name is Nicolas Daurio with Liberation Wellness LLC. So grateful for you to join me for this multi-part series, Foundations of Pranayama. In the first video, we'll be exploring what is pranayama and foundational techniques for breath awareness. So to begin, what is pranayama? Prana is the life force energy. Many different traditions refer to this in different ways. You may hear it called as chi, you may hear it called as the breath of life, or also the Holy Spirit. This is the life force energy present in all beings. And so in pranayama, we're not just doing breath techniques, we're doing techniques to actually expand the dimension of this prana. And in the yogic text, we have 5 different bodies, one of them being the pranic body, energetic body. So in our pranayama practices, we're working with these more subtle energies of our energetic field and energetic body. And so today, to begin, we're going to first become aware of the breath. So whenever you get ready to perform pranayama, you'll find a comfortable seat in a well-ventilated room, somewhere that's not too hot or too cold, and you would like yourself to naturally come to ease and at rest, beginning by simply closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths, naturally observing your breath. Whenever we begin our pranayama practice, we first observe the natural breath that is already. You can observe the path of the breath from the nostrils, through the throat, all the way down into the lungs, into the bottom of the lungs. Observe if your breath is shallow or deep. Observe if you're breathing in through the chest or the stomach. Observe any sensations of the body or wandering of the mind with loving awareness. And allow yourself to simply become aware of your natural state of breath. No control. Observe your breath for some time. And as you are ready, we will move on to the foundational breath awareness technique and pranayama preparatory technique, which is the diaphragmatic breath. So the diaphragm is the most important muscle in our pranayama practice and breathing. And here in this diaphragmatic breath, we are naturally signaling the body and the nervous system to relax. You understand that before you go to bed, you take some deep belly breaths. And also when we are stressed or upset or very active physically, we're breathing mostly through the chest. So by intentionally breathing in and out through the belly, we're signaling to the body and the mind that it's time to relax, it's time to rest. And so Bringing awareness to the breath through the diaphragm allows us to come into that calm state and establish a regulated breath before we move into more advanced pranayama techniques. So as you're ready to join me, you can begin by either sitting or lying down, gently close the eyes, and if you'd like, you can place one hand on the heart and one hand on the stomach. In this breath, we will be breathing in and out through the nose, expanding and contracting the belly, utilizing the diaphragm. To begin, we'll exhale deeply. And we'll inhale, fill the belly. Expanding the belly outward, breathing in through the nose. And exhale slowly, bring the belly close to the spine. Again, inhaling deeply into the belly, feeling the belly expand outward, relaxing the diaphragm. And exhaling, contracting the belly close to the spine. Inhaling. Exhaling. Continue this breath at your own pace for as many rounds as it takes for you to establish a slow and deep regulated breath with equal lengths of inhale and exhale. Deep, regulated, diaphragmatic breath. Feeling your mind and body naturally calm down. Firmly established in this regulated breath, we can prepare to move on to the yogic breath. Namaste, my name is Nicolas Daurio with Liberation Wellness. Thank you so much for joining me for part 2 of Foundations of Pranayama. The first true pranayama technique we will explore is called Kabati Pranayama, also known as bee's breath. This pranayama is excellent for stimulating the vagus nerve and calming the parasympathetic nervous system. It's also especially useful to calm and eliminate repeating thoughts running loose in the mind. And so this pranayama allows us to block the ears and the eyes and use this sacred sound and vibration to vibrate the entire nervous system and go deeper within. So, in order to perform this pranayama, we'll be using a deep diaphragmatic breath paired with the humming sound like an om. And so the way that we perform this is by taking our elbows here at ear level, and there are multiple variations of how you can place your hands, as so, but the most important is that you simply gently cover the eyes and plug the ears. And so as we prepare to do this breath, I will first demonstrate, then we can practice together. So here, taking the hands level, gently covering the eyes and plugging the ears, I'll take a deep breath in through the nose, and on the exhale, I'll make an humming sound. As so. So we'll go through some rounds of this breath. You can perform between 10 to 30 in your own practice. And this practice is especially good for preparing ourselves for deeper pranayama practice, and good for children to learn as well, and very good to prepare yourself to go deeper into meditation. So here we are, covering the eyes, plugging the ears, remembering to make the humming sound yourself with a deep as an om, exhaling deeply. Inhale, close the ears and eyes, and begin to hum out. Again. Very good. So this is the Brahmari Pranayama, the bee's breath. You can complete as many rounds as you'd like until you find a deep sense of peace and awareness deeper of the breath. This practice is wonderful to calm racing thoughts of the mind, prepare for deeper pranayama and meditation practice. And I hope you enjoy and look forward to seeing you in the next part of our pranayama series. Namaste. Namaste. My name is Nicolas Daurio with Liberation Wellness. Thank you for joining me for part 3 of our Foundations of Pranayama series. The next pranayama technique we'll be exploring is called Kabati Pranayam. This pranayam means skull shining breath. Technically, this pranayama is also a shatkarma, or cleansing practice that we use in traditional hatha yoga. This technique is especially good to practice before an invigorating asana practice in the morning, and it also allows us to awaken and energize the body and the mind while also purifying the body from any impurities in the respiratory tract. So the way that we perform this pranayama is by using a forceful exhale with a neutral inhale. And so for this pranayama, you can begin by finding a comfortable seat. It's recommended to grab a tissue or cloth, as sometimes there is discharge from the nasal passage as well. So again, for this breath, we're going to want to have a forceful exhale in which we quickly contract the belly and allow a passive inhale. This breath is very good for cleansing and awakening, but it is not recommended when you have a lot of food in your stomach. It's not recommended for people with gastrointestinal issue or hernia. And it is truly best performed in the morning time, as it gives you a lot of energy. So doing it late at night could keep you up and awaken too much energy as well. So to begin, find a comfortable seat. And you can begin by gently closing your eyes and taking some deep diaphragmatic breaths. And for beginners, you can perform 10 rounds of this breath and then increase the number of rounds as you become more comfortable and experienced with this breath. So at first we'll do 10 rounds, then 20, then 30. And at the end, we'll take a deep inhale and a deep exhale to reset our system. So finding a peaceful and regulated diaphragmatic breath, we'll exhale everything. Inhale deeply and quickly contract the belly, exhale. Taking a deep inhale and exhaling, we'll move on to more rounds of this breath, keeping it at a pace that's comfortable for you. Inhaling deeply and beginning round 2. Breathing in deeply and exhaling. Again, taking only as many rounds as is comfortable for you, remembering passive inhale, forceful exhale. We'll move on to round 3. Feel free to blow your nose, remove any discharge. This is a good thing if it's happening, as it means your respiratory system's being cleansed. And even with just a few rounds, we can begin to feel the energy awaken as we channel the prana up to the head into the skull. Taking a few rounds of regulated breath. We'll begin round 3. Exhaling. Inhale deeply. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling. Finding a regulated breath. Blowing the nose if you need to. And bringing our awareness back from this energizing breath. Kabati Pranayam, also a Shakarma cleansing technique. One of the best techniques for preparing the body for an energizing, active yoga and pranayama practice. Again, if you have any issues with the stomach or digestion, or on the heavy day of menstrual cycle, or any blood pressure issue, this breath is not advised to do very intensely. As you gain experience and comfort with the breath, you can have a faster and more rapid pace of your breath, and it will feel less strenuous. It's very good to explore the depths of this practice, how many breaths you can do, as with time you'll gain more confidence and also will become more aware of the subtle energy that arises in performing this practice. So thank you for joining me for part 3 of our Foundations of Pranayama series. Namaste. Namaste. My name is Nicolas Daurio with Liberation Wellness. Welcome to part 4 of our Foundations of Pranayama series. In this video, we'll be exploring Nadi Shodhana Pranayam. This is our energy balancing pranayama. The nadis are focus of energy points that we have throughout the body. We have thousands upon thousands of nadis, but there are 3 main nadis in the body. The left nostril is known as the Ida Nadi. This is the divine feminine, Shakti. And the right nostril is the Pingala Nadi, the divine masculine, Shiva. And then the third main nadi is all the way through the root to the crown, all 7 chakras, called the Sushumna Nadi. So here in Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, we're working on balancing these 2 main nadis so that the Sushumna and all the rest of the energy in the body can be properly balanced and activated. So before beginning this pranayama, you can first begin to sense which one of your nostrils is more active, as naturally throughout the day, one is blocked or more active than the other. When the left is more active, the divine feminine, it's better time for meditation and rest. When the right is more active, it's time for activity and digestion. And so you can just take your finger under, gently close your eyes and breathe some breaths and see if you can feel which nostril is more active. Very good. So just taking a mental note and observing which is more active, we'll begin to move into this Nadi Shodhana Pranayam by preparing with some mudra. With your dominant hand, you will take the pointer and middle finger in towards the palm, thumb outstretched, and the ring and pinky finger outstretched as well. This is Nasagra Mudra. And then the other hand can be in any mudra you'd like. One that's really good is to take the thumb and four fingers around to wrap and place the hand down on your lap or on the knee. From here, we'll bring the hand in front, and in our Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, this alternate nostril energy balancing breath, we'll be moving, closing and opening the different nostrils to bring the energy in, through and out, and then in again, through, out, and in. So moving the energy each way. You can practice between 10 to 30 rounds of this if you're a beginner. The more comfortable you become with this breath, the longer you can go for. And then the more experienced you become as well, you can incorporate other practices such as retention into this. So to begin, we'll bring the hand in front of the face, gently close the eyes. We'll exhale deeply, take an inhale, and exhale deeply. We'll begin by plugging the left nostril. Exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Plug the right nostril. Exhale deeply through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Filling the belly. Plug the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Plug the nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left. Closing the left nostril, we exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Plug the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril, exhale through the right slowly. You can continue this breath at your own pace. You know what to do. Breathing deeply, equal lengths of inhale and exhale. Channeling the breath through your nadis. When you're ready to complete your Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, relax your hand down and take some deep diaphragmatic breaths in and out through both nostrils. You may once again place your finger under the nose and sense now if either of your nadi is still active or if they're balanced. Gently opening the eyes. And relaxing after a beautiful practice. This pranayama is especially good before meditation at the end of asana practice. And it is one of the foundational techniques to properly balance the energy in the body so that we may go deeper and activate the very powerful Sushumna Nadi energy channel of the 7 chakras. Thank you so much for joining me for part 4 of our Foundation of Pranayama series. I hope you've enjoyed these teachings and can take them home into the application of your daily life. Comment below any questions or feedback, and hope to see you again soon. Namaste.